Do you sometimes sense with the escalating surveillance and censorship that is being legitimized, legislated for, and introduced globally, but particularly in your country, that there's a sense that something very powerful is fermenting, that the reason that that various pillars of the establishment are creaking and grinding and working so hard to impose banal bureaucratic forms of tyranny is because they sense that there is something quite profound and spiritual burgeoning and waiting to erupt.
Oh, I think absolutely that's happening. When you look at the effort of government, let's say in America, we'll talk about here, to in passing the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act amendments to enable government to spy on more and more Americans, reach even deeply into Americans' private lives, where government doesn't belong, frankly, to vitiate our Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable search and seizure. Why does that happen? That comes from government being fearful of the people. And government uses fear as a weapon, too. They use fear as a weapon to build a military budget. They use fear as a weapon to control people. And when people start to resist that control, when they say, wait a minute, this isn't what freedom means anymore. You're changing what freedom means. Freedom means get government out of my life on the things that matter to me personally and privately. And so, you know, when you have the FBI having all of these FISA searches, millions of searches of Americans where their unwarranted searches start to proliferate, this assault on sensibility, it's an assault on our Constitution, and it's something that I think Americans are sick of. And, you know, basically, a government's going to be redefined here. And as American government gets redefined, so the world is going to be looking at that. There is an interchangeability here between America's status and the status of other countries as well. People look towards America, and the changes that are happening in America, what's happening on campus, for example, could provoke some revisiting of some of these very issues that we're talking about.